I was struggling emotionally, physically, spiritually to continue to go forward, and I was pretty much heartbroken because it felt like my family was broken apart, living separately, and I mean, it was painful, to say the least. It was hard to make it through each day, trying to stay positive for my children.
We were about as downhill as you could get. We were living separately. She had the kids. I got to see the kids maybe once a week if I was lucky. I didn't have a job. There really wasn't much that could have made it worse for us. And one phone call changed it all.
Somebody had given me the number to the office at Family Promise, and I called and left a message, and soon got a call back from the director, Lindsay McCamey, and she spoke to me about the program and everything that it offered and had us come in for an interview. To know that that's there, that Family Promise is there in our community each day, it's great knowing that there's somebody out there that is, or an organization out there that is not just willing to give you someplace to lay your head at night on a cot or, you know, in a shelter. It is a place that is willing to take you in with arms wide open and have faith in you as a person and faith in your family, and it's less like a shelter and more like a home and a place where you can be surrounded by friends and people that feel like family.
Before I came to Family Promise, I was really stressed out. Like I said, I was staying with a friend of a friend, and the situation wasn't good. She had really bad mental issues, and that she was bipolar, and we had having to deal with that. We were very stressed out about it, like walking on pins and needles. And when I entered the Family Promise program, it was such a relief, and there was so much peace. There was people who just want to love you with a godly love, and that weight that was on me began to leave slowly, and it was gone. And the kids too were happy with the program, and they really liked it. And there's so many volunteers that just come out to help you, whether they've cooked food already for you, and when they set up the beds inside of the churches, they've made the bed, they've set up the room so beautiful, and it's so welcoming. You feel welcomed while you're in the program. They're not burdened. Everywhere, I was very overwhelmed because usually I'm used to doing everything on my own, but every second I turn around, it's like, can I help you? And I'm like, it was very overwhelming for me, but I just received it with love, and I'm very thankful for the volunteers and for everyone that put everyone that had their hand in the program. I'm very grateful.
We had a house fire in May that left us with nothing but the clothes that we had on our back. And I heard about Family Promise looking at a brochure. My next move was call, and I think I talked to Miss Lindsay. I just had a feeling that this would be the best place for me and my girls other than where we was at before. So it's just something that inside just was like, call. And going through Family Promise, it shows, that, I guess for me, it showed me that it don't matter the skin color, that you can go out there and you can find love and help in anybody. As in looking back from what I come from to now, and then the conversations, it's plenty of conversations that me and Miss Lindsay had that I will never forget. So I guess the words from somebody that's actually showing you love and you know that they mean it. The things you go through here, being in Family Promise, I guess you have enough of time for yourself and your kids, and to see and hear of what's all that's going around you, and know what you need to know what you need to get done, and then have somebody that's over you, beside you, in front of you, telling you, okay, I think this is a good way to do this, or I guess the feedback. So Family Promise have helped with many things that was going on in my life, but the most I want to say is keeping me and my girls as one, as a family.
In volunteering here at Family Promise, I think that it is a great privilege of ours to be a part of the families, to get the opportunity to love on these children and to care for and encourage the adults as they are, trying to get their life back on track and get to a point where they can care for their children again themselves.
I think I could probably speak for all the volunteers when I say that when we work here, we know we are watching God at work. We are seeing what God is doing through these people's lives and through the people who work here and through the volunteers. And it is such a blessing to be able to come every week and see the progress that families are making, or to pray for the problems that they are going through, and just to see God at work. And we are seeing Him here working through this program, helping the community. Some of my favorite things to do involve the children that come. I love reading stories to the children. I love coloring with them. I love holding them while their parents are working on finding a job or practicing something on the computer. I have edited resumes. I have talked to people about job interviews and tried to bolster self-esteem and tried to encourage people.
As Christians, we are called to serve one another. And this, for me personally, this ministry has given me the opportunity to serve not only through my church, but to serve my community. By our interaction with other people and sharing our experiences and the blessings that we have received from volunteering, that it might encourage someone else out there who's on the bubble looking for some place to make a difference, to take that first step and to walk in the door and say I'm here to volunteer to try and help to make a difference.